Hi, I am Roxana from VP Estate, and in this video I will show how to work with the VP Residence Content Grid widget in the VP Residence theme. We showcase this widget in our San Diego demo. You can see it here. This widget can be used to display properties, agents, blog posts, or combinations of these three elements. The widget will work with the Elementor plugin. The widget can be added on a page created with Elementor. I have such page here, and next I will show how to add the widget in a page and how to set it. First, I will edit the page with Elementor. I have already prepared the section where the widget will go. I will scroll down. I will add the widget here. I will look for the widget. This is the one. I will add it in the page with drag and drop. You will see the content section. Here you need to add the IDs of the elements that you want to display. I will start with blog posts. To get the blog posts IDs, I will need to go to admin. I will go to posts. Here you will have your blog posts list, and you will need to copy the ID here in the widget. So I will copy the ID. I will add it here. You can see that the first blog post already shows. You need to separate the IDs with a comma. I will add another one. It will show here, and I will add two more blog posts. The first blog post will show bigger like this, and the rest of them will show here. You can change the order of the blog posts by changing the IDs order. I will take this one and make it the first post. You can see that the order changed. This is the setup if you want to display blog posts. You can also display properties and agents. Next, I will clear these IDs and add properties IDs. So I will go back to admin. This time I will go to properties, and the ID here will need to be added in the widget. This will be the first property. I will paste the ID here. The same steps apply. You will need to separate the IDs with a comma, and I will add a few more properties. This is how it will show for properties. The property that you added first will show here, and the rest here. You'll have these details. The same can be done for agents. I will clear the properties IDs, and I will go back to admin. I will go to agents, and this is the ID that you need to add in the widget. I will do the same. I will copy IDs and add them in the widget, also separated by a comma, and now I will have a grid with the agents in my site. Along the setup for blog posts, properties, and agents, you can make combinations of elements. For example, if you want to keep the agent and here list the properties of this agent, you can add here the IDs of the agent properties. I will show an example. So I will leave only the agent ID, and I will go back to admin properties, and I will take the IDs, the ID of a property and another one, and now I have the agent and two properties. And if I also want to add a blog post, I will need to copy the blog post ID and add it here. So now I have an agent, two properties, and a blog post. These are the settings that you need to make for the widget content. Next, I will show how to make settings for the widget design. You will need to go to style. Here you have item settings. You can set a value for the space between columns. You can see that this option will affect the space here. Also, you can add a value for the space between rows. You can add a value here. You can also add a border radius value. In font styles, you can make settings for the text that shows in the widget. You'll have the option to set the main item title typography. This is the main item, and here you can change font family, you can change font size, you can change font weight, and make other settings. Next, you'll have options for secondary items title typography. This will apply for the title here. You'll have the same options. You can change font family, font size, weight, and make other settings. Next, you'll have the option to set main item price typography. This will apply if the main element will be a property. You can set secondary items price typography. You'll have the same options, and you can change size, font family, and others. That will apply for the properties price here. You can also change main items address typography. This will also apply if the first element will be a property. property. The same can be done for the address in the secondary elements here. If the main element will be a blog post, you will have the option to change typography for the date in the blog posts, and you will also have the option to change date options for the blog post elements in the secondary section. You will also have an option to set title margin bottom. This will apply for the main item, and you have the same option for the secondary items as well. These are the options available for the WPResidence content grid widget. I will save the changes, and this is how the widget will show on front end. This wraps our video. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get instant notifications on new videos.